Okay, this is the 1 year anniversary for Oliver being at the farm. We're gonna go get a weight on him today. He was 905 pounds when he came 1 year ago. And I think he's around 1,300 right now. We'll see if he's just over or just under.
And then we're gonna measure him too.
Yeah, we'll get a good height on him for today too, so we can compare it next year.
I was going through old videos and found a video of Oliver the first day he got home to the homestead, making the same walk, and I thought it would be fun to do a side-by-side. So the video of Oliver on the right is his first day home, going to get weighed for the first time, and the video on the left is 1 year later. So kind of cool to see. And the video on the right, the videos always made him look like he had more weight on him than he actually did. In person, he looked so thin. This video view in the barn kind of gives a better picture of the condition he was in and actually how underweight he was. He also was having a really hard time walking, super weak, especially in the back end. I remember watching him walk down to the scale, and you would kind of see him start swaying. He'd get really weak. It was kind of scary, and JR was thinking that it was probably neurological at this time, but he didn't know for sure, and it wasn't confirmed until the following week when we got the test results back from the vet. But I just thought the side-by-side was really neat to see. You can really see a lot of change in weight and height, muscle tone, just even in his gait, the way he's walking.
Okay, there's the moment. 1 year later, he sure looks a lot bigger over there.
I think it's messed up today because I couldn't get it to 0 either. So I couldn't get it to balance on 0, so it's not working right. Yeah. I'll have to get him out and try to 0 it. Have Dad look at it for a second.
Take 2.
Okay, I recalibrated the scales, so it should be correct now. Right there. So now I got to count the lines. I'll make a little mark so I know where it was. So that's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. So 1345.
1345?
Yep. That's 430 pounds.
430 pounds.
Or 440 pounds.
Wow. Big boy, bud. Yeah. So what do you think he'll max out at around, JR?
16.
Once he's full grown? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think he'll hit 16 by the time he's 6.
Wow.
Right here, Oliver is somewhat in the same spot as he was standing last year. He's just up on the pond bank instead. You can really see in these two videos the difference that a year has made in his body condition. It's pretty mind-blowing how far he has actually come.
Let me go around. Yeah.
Okay, show him his shiny coat.
Yeah, he's looking good.
So shiny. And that winter coat's gonna come off. He's gonna be really
Yeah, and he's a good
sweet
weight. You can see he's got a divot between his butts, and that's where you know they're in good shape. He's not fat because he's been working a lot, but he's definitely not thin. He's looking really good.
He's in shape, basically.
Good
Yeah.
flesh.
Okie dokie.
So when measuring horses, I watch people, you know, you can go here, right behind the withers, here, right at the start of the withers. I see other people cheat them all the way up the neck. Well, it's hard to say where to judge the height of, but what I like to do is if the horse has got his head down, you know, and then lower than his spine, where would be the high point? It would be right there. So people cheat on measurements of horses so much. They say their horse is 18 hands and it's 16.
Let me get over here so we can see it.
Hold still, please. Oh. Right there is level. Yep, 16.3 still.
16.3?
Yep.
Cool. So, do you remember what he was when we got him?
He was just barely 15. Okay, we are at 62.75. Well, let's get it level. 62.5. I'll have to do the math on that. 15 hands, 2.5 inches is what he is.
Okay, so he's grown a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hand and 3 inches.
And then so we kind of expect him to get to 17 hands, right? Because both his sire and mama were.
Yeah, his dad's supposedly 17.3 and his mom was just barely 17.
Yeah, but we'll see.
So I'm thinking 17.1.
Yep.
Which would just be another 2 inches, really.
Yeah, so
2.5 inches.
totally doable for him, huh?
Which, yeah, he just, a lot of people don't think he looks like a big Clydesdale because I'm so big and
Yeah.
I compare him to him. Comparable, I make him look small, but if you would look at a bunch of Clydesdales and then come look at him, he doesn't look small.
I think a lot of people are also comparing him to like the Budweiser Clydesdales and just full-grown Clydesdales in general, and he's not full-grown yet.
He's a baby.
He's a baby, yeah. He'll be 3 at the end of April, so he's still got growing to do.
Okay, so first year in the books, he's had a wonderful year. He's been such a good boy, and he's learned so much and grown. And, oh, he knows I've got a treat. There we go.
His apple treat.
That's probably his 10,000th treat this year, too. So that's a historic moment.
In the books.
Yeah.
He loves his treat. Oh,
Therefore,
I'll show the first day he got home, JR tried to give him a treat and he didn't know what it was.
Like this.
Your treat.
You know what? He doesn't know what a treat is yet.
Yeah, he looks a little bit grumpy right now.
See, it's good. Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's good. At the height of giving him treats, he got to where if I'd say good boy, he'd open his mouth.
He gets 2 today.
And then I've got some Ultra Boss just because in the springtime around here, fleas get real thick and the ticks are about to come out. And I don't want it, his mane is finally growing.
Yep.
And I don't want him to lose his mane.
If you're wondering what all the noise is, it's Miss Happy. You're being silly, girl.
So this year, the biggest change in development will be his baby that's on the way.
Yep.
He's got the paint Foxtrotter mare bred and Soix, and she will be having a baby this fall, late this fall.
Yep.
So try to think of name ideas.
Yeah, we need name ideas.
Yeah, what was the name you were liking?
Well, I like the name Reuben if it's a little boy.
Ew, he licked me.
After Oliver's
He
Farrier.
licked me.
I think Reuben would be really cute.
Yeah, that would be good.
But we need other name ideas, and it could be a little filly, so.
So I just wanted to say thanks to all the YouTubers out, community out there, the viewers, because you guys are what made this happen.
And our Patreon family.
Yeah,
too.
and the Patreon family for the support.
All
my
year.
Patreon page really has become like an emotional and spiritual support group.
Yeah, they're awesome.
You know, when things are going wrong on YouTube, the Patreon family is there to help
They
support
lift us up, yeah.
But the YouTube family and YouTube viewers are there what makes this financially possible.
Yeah.
Because we do earn money on the views of the and the likes on the view,
And technically, I mean,
And-
they helped rescue Oliver.
Yeah, and they helped
we couldn't
rescue
have done it without them, like literally. We
Well,
could
yeah,
not have
I mean,
done that at that
I
time.
wanted him for myself when I seen him, but I couldn't afford him.
Yeah.
So then they wanted him to be rescued, and they,
Yeah.
is what made it happen. So
Yeah.
we haven't
and
forgot
just,
that.
Yeah, and everything throughout the year. It's been amazing.
Like JR said, we have not forgotten, and we are so thankful to all of you for all the love and support that you have poured out to Oliver over the year, for helping us rescue him. I remember seeing him at that auction for the first time, and just the sadness that came off of him, and he no longer has that feeling about him anymore. He's just one happy boy now. Oliver came into our life kind of at a rough point for us, and he was kind of just an answer to prayers. Watching Oliver transform over this past year, watching his health be restored to him and the light and life in him just get brighter and brighter has really been a beautiful thing to watch. I think I've said it before, but I really feel like Oliver's story is here kind of to save some of us, to restore that hope and faith in our hearts. And it's almost like instead of us rescuing him and giving him a better life, he has rescued some of us. In Oliver's life and story, you can see that you can heal, that there's a reason to hope, a reason to have faith, and a reason to love. If we have learned anything in the past year, it is do not give up. If you are in a tough place, like Oliver, health-wise, emotionally, spiritually, do not give up. There is a reason to hope. There is a reason why you are here on this earth. You can heal, and just like Oliver, you are so loved.